But some of these experiences are very unpleasant. I wonder if I could just talk to Jenny Chislett, who I know has had an experience like this.
When I was 18, I was crushed against the wall by a lorry. I was living in France at the time, and I was rushed to hospital. And I was told afterwards I was in a coma for 3 days. All I remember is that I was walking through a vast landscape. It was as if a bushfire had gone through. It was all dark and ash everywhere. It was a grey sky. I was completely alone. I felt completely alone. I was very frightened. I was only 18. And I could hear in the distance an echoing, knocking sound. And for some reason, I've no idea why, I thought to myself, they're nailing Christ to the cross. I don't want to see this.
Were you religious? Are you religious?
No, not at all. I mean, yes, I believe in God, but that's...
So this wasn't a scene from some religious
No, it was
book?
just something that came to my mind, and I went on walking across this place all by myself. In front of me was a chasm. On the other side of the chasm was, as so many people see, a beautiful garden. I didn't hear any sound. I saw sunlight, and I could see it. It was a beautiful garden.
Like heaven?
Like heaven.
And the other was like hell?
Well, yes, I suppose it was, but I didn't really know at that age. You know, I was
Did you get
alone.
into the beautiful garden?
No, because I started walking towards the chasm, and I suddenly thought, wait a minute, if I go across that chasm, I'm going to die. I'm only 18, I'm too young to die, I've got a whole life before me. And I don't remember, I don't remember going back. I just thought to myself, I don't want to die.
Right. Now, Professor Paul Badham, let me just for a moment ask you, does that sound like heaven? Does that sound like hell to you?
I think that near-death experiences may be the origins for some of the imagery of both heaven and hell that have come into being in human cultures. One of the intriguing things about the near-death experience is that 82% of people who have them feel a sense of peace and joy, and 72% of people have their lives changed by the experience.
For better or for worse?
For the better. Now, one ground for thinking an experience may be objectively real is when it has real effects on people's lives.
But it's not always